Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 20th of March, 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give mini reads for donations. So if you've got a burning question for your higher self, or you want guidance for a particular relationship in your life, or a particular your career, or something like that, come along in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them. If it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day. Do check back a day or so later. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We have growth. It's a day of growth. So it could be a challenging day, but you don't know. You might have already gone through the challenges and be seeing the growth today. A day of growth, huh? Synchronicity. Yeah, it could be a good day then with synchronicities happening. Look out for the synchronicities, those coincidences that have got a bit of magic about them. Let me know in the comments below as well. Share your synchronicities. What are the things that are just seeming like magical in your life at the moment? If anything, or have you not had any for a while? Let me know that in the comments below too as well. Journey. Okay, so there's a path to something. Half of the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. So we're not here to get the stuff. We're here to grow on the way to stuff, is what that is saying. So try and enjoy the journey. You will have heard it a million times, right? It's all about the journey, not the destination. Tell us more, Tara, what's going on? The moon. The moon is kind of secretive energy, emotional energy. The star, hopes, dreams, wishes. We have the Page of Cups, again, very wishy kind of a card. So imagination and fantasy and best possible outcome thinking, that kind of thing. And the Six of Wands, victory. Okay, we've got some interesting cards on the table today, so let's find out more about them. The moon. I'm getting like secretive, emotional kind of an energy from this. That could be you keeping what you truly desire quiet, especially if it's a growth path, because not everyone wants to grow in the same way. And if we tell people, if we're outspoken about how we want to grow, it can cause people to kind of think that it's about them and that their non-growth kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like if I say I'm pretty fit, right? And very strong as well. And if I was to say to my friend who isn't, I want to get a lot fitter now, and she would say to me, what's the point in doing that? You don't need to do that. You're already fit, Claire. You don't need to do any more, you know? And about the difference between her and me kind of thing. But if I were to do that kind of thing, I'm likely to only tell my trainer. They are the trainers that would be conducive to that, or, you know, just telling the right people or keeping it to myself. So the Muse of Voices has come out with this moon card, meaning getting clarity on that. But I want more clarity on this. Too many. Okay. The Eight of Materials is about your work or something that you're putting efforts into. So the Muse of Voices, you need clarity on it, so keep it quiet. The Eight of Materials is about things that you put work into and you're getting rewards back from it. And so not everyone will understand your growth game. You might want to keep it to yourself. Especially if you are susceptible and sensitive to criticism. You know, if someone isn't supporting you, you're taking it as criticism rather than just a lack of support. You might want to keep it to yourself, your growth game. There's a new day behind this. So it feels like you've got new stuff coming about. It's in line with your growth path. You might need to keep it to yourself. Be very clear on it yourself, but you don't necessarily need to tell other people because they might muddy the energies a little bit. The Star card is about being hopeful, about your wishes coming true. Ten of Materials, you building this, you can do it, is what the Ten of Materials is saying. Like the end result, the Ten of Materials, when you've built it, when you've done it, when you've grown, when you've achieved that thing. So even though the growth, it's all about the journey, it's not about the results. We need to have the results of where we're headed to in our mind. There's something about becoming that person too. What do I mean by that? So, for example, if I were to say, like, I want to get even fitter. Now, even fitter than me, I'm already pretty much training like a professional athlete. And so, but fitter to me would be that, okay, well, now I'm a professional athlete. I need to be that person, train like that person, do the things that a professional athlete does. It's becoming that identity to be this end result is what you need to do, even though you're not there yet. The omens is behind this. So you've had signs, signals to do this. It's kind of time to step up is what this is saying. Page of Cups. So don't just stay in the fantasy and think that the universe is going to provide it to you, you know, like that law of attraction stuff. Well, if I just dream about it, it'll just happen. No, you actually need to do it. You need to make the choices yourself to have inspiration and the devil and deal with the stuff that is holding you back from it. I mean, it's always the way. The growth path is that. We set off on something that's like, right, I am this person, and then we have to deal with the devil inside of us. That thing that says, you want to stay in bed, Claire, this morning, not go to training, that kind of thing, you know. You want to eat that cake instead of having your protein shake, Claire, that kind of thing, you know. That's the stuff along the way. And so it's the decisions and the little decisions that we make along the way that get us there. So it's not so much the fantasy that gets us there and the universe just delivers it to us, but it's more the determination, you know. Determination, self-discipline. Self-discipline is the highest level of self-love, I think. Just put that out there. There's masculine energy behind this. Yeah, interesting. So this Page of Cups, I was very much getting that you're fantasizing about it. You think the universe is just going to bring it about. Well, the synchronicity is going on, so it's helping you, and there's omens here. But the action steps are going to be yours to take. You're going to have to get into your masculine energy about this and just do it, you know, and do it rather than feminine energy of dreaming about it and just receiving it. There's certain things that require a growth path, require us to be in it and determined and motivated to do it and just self-disciplined and do it. Then the victory, Six of Wands. Interesting. Six of Wands when we walk away from something else. So the victory is in walking away from something else, leaving something behind. So whatever you're deciding today to do for this growth path, the victory today, the first victory you'll get is becoming that person in your mind that will get that end result. And it's the thing today, the first thing today that you will leave behind, right? And so in my example, it could be, well, so no more sugar, say. Could be something like that. It's that first step, and your victory is going to be in the leaving behind something fundamental to start this off. Sacred space. And it could be about taking the time to do it as well, finding the time to do it, not doing other things, taking your sacred space to do that. So it's setting the environment so that you can actually achieve it. Granting yourself the space to do that. What about our love lives? Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So we're still giving space then in our love lives at the moment. And perhaps this leveling up thing is what you'll be doing first before the love life comes about. It could be that your destined partner is already of this higher level where you're headed. See the bigger picture. So what I get from that is we don't want to lock in somebody in relationship while we're very much in a transition state. If you think the person who is in alignment with this Page of Cups, the one that's just fantasizing about it and not doing stuff about it, is very different to the person who's going to be right for you in this Ten of Materials when you've achieved that, right? Let's find out more. So you've got fears coming up in love life today, but what if I'm always alone? What if I get to that Ten of Materials place and I manifest this thing and then I've got my next goal, and so I'm still not ready for a relationship because I'm still in transition and my growth game is good, so how come I'm always going to be alone? Or fears of control, being controlled by someone else, differences. Okay, so some of you could be in a relationship at the moment, and you're scared of taking one of these growth paths and actually growing out of their experience, which is possible. We can outgrow. If our growth game is good, we can outgrow those people that we're around, lovers, friends, all kinds of people. Irresistibility, though, could be irresistible to somebody. Infidelity could be finding somebody who isn't a faithful kind of a person, a bit of a player, irresistible at the moment. So watch out with that, because they're unlikely to make your heart happy. What else is in the energies today? Right. We have a spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. We have an axe. Forces working against you. There will always be that. And most of the forces working against us are inside of ourselves. That's why the Eight of Emotions is important. And that Devil energy is important. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So you've got that depth and that personal strength. You do have it, is what that card is saying. And romance is in the air, really. Well, we weren't picking up on that. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer, but this is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading for you. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out for a personal question you've got, come along to my live show sometime, Psychic Cafe, ask it in there. I can also use those in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page for any questions, specific questions that you've got for your reading in there. You don't have to have questions though. I will just channel as I usually do if you don't have questions. So how best to deal with these energies today? How best to deal with these energies today? Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, Two of Cups is about a love connection. It's what's right for you. Now this could be about self-love. It could be doing what's right for you, making good choices for you, doing what's right for your heart, doing what's best for you. But there's definitely a love theme here as well, so that just changes everything. Now, for those of you who are focused, watching these readings because you are focused on your love life path, it could just be that this leveling up thing is what is leading you to be the energy of someone that you would want to lock in for the long term. Some of you, this is a step before finding the love, and that might give you more motivation and determination to follow this growth path. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell and leave me a message while you're down there in that comment section too. Really helps me out, that stuff. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. Would love to see you in there. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. And have the best day ever. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.